Hi guys, welcome back to Shelley's Langlet Lab. Today I am going to recite a poem to you. The name of the poem is Yashodhara, which is a Dalit poem. This poem is written by Hira Bansode and is translated by Jayant Karve and Philip Engblom. The poem is very beautiful and is told from the perspective of Yashodhara. And I guess you know who Yashodhara is. She was the wife of Gautam Buddha. When Gautam Buddha left his wife and son Rahul in the midst of night and went to attain wisdom, then what Yashodhara must have felt? The poem talks about that. So let us begin the poem. O Yashodhara, you are like a dream of sharp pain, lifelong sorrow. I don't have the audacity to look at you. You were brightened by Buddha's light. But you absorbed the dark until your life was mottled blue and black. Oh, fragmented life, burned out, oh Yashodhara. In this stanza, the poet talks about what Yashodhara must have felt because she had taken all the black in her own life and let Gautam Buddha go to the forest and attain wisdom, and his wisdom enlightened our lives. The tender sky comes to you for refuge, seeing your shining but fruitless life, and the pained stars shed tears. My heart breaks, seeing your matchless beauty separated from your love, dimming like twilight. Listening to your silent sighs, I feel the promise of heavenly happiness is hollow. Here the poet talks about what Yashodhara must have felt when she was separated from her love, the love of her life, her husband. She sacrificed for the world. Tell me one thing, Yashodhara. How did you contain the raging storm in your small hands? Just the idea of your life shakes the earth and sends the screaming waves dashing against the shore. You would have remembered while your life slipped by the last kiss of Siddhartha's final farewell, those tender lips. But weren't you aware, dear, of the heart-melting fire and the fearful awakening power of that kiss? Lightning fell and you didn't know it. And then the poet asks Yashodhara that how you had that rage inside of you because the whole earth felt like bursting out. The seashore also felt like, raging. When the lightning fell in your life, you did not know it because it was midst of night and Siddhartha left you with that last kiss. So what was that kept you like this? He was moving towards a great splendor. Far from the place you lay, he went, he conquered, he shone. Here the poet Hira Bansode, she says that when Siddhartha went out of your life, he went out in the world to conquer life, and he was very much determined to attain wisdom, knowledge, that gyan he wanted in his life and enlightened others' lives as well. So he went out, he conquered, and that place was far away from your place. It was far away from that palace where you lived with him. While you listened to the songs of his triumph, your womanliness must have wept. You who lost husband and son must have felt uprooted like the tender banana plant. Here there is a reference to the story in which we get to know that Siddhartha, when he came back to his own palace, he had become a monk. He came back and his son Rahul also took Buddha's dharma and he also embraced Buddhism. He also became a monk. So here Yashodhara's pain was double because she lost her husband as well as she lost her son. But history doesn't talk about the great story of your sacrifice. If Siddhartha had gone through the charade of Samadhi, a great epic would have been written about you. You would have become famous in Purana and palm leaf like Sita and Savitri, oh Yashodhara. So there is a heartfelt agony that Yashodhara must have felt. But Nobody wrote about her in history. Nobody talks about how Yashodhara would have felt. The last stanza, and a very powerful one. I am ashamed of the injustice. You are not to be found in a single Buddhist vihara. Were you really of no account? But wait, don't suffer so. I have seen your beautiful face. You are between the closed eyelids of Siddhartha. Yashu, just you. And the poem ends here. Such beautiful ending Hira Bansode has provided this poem, where she says that you are not found in any Buddhist vihara. We don't find your picture. We don't find where Siddhartha left you. So we don't find your mention even. But what happens? He says, but I have seen you. You were there. Where? Just between the eyelids of Siddhartha, between the closed eyelids of Siddhartha. You were there. It was not like that Siddhartha forgot about you. You were always present there. World should not forget your sacrifice. Such a beautiful poem and very well written, got a beautiful ending, and also told from a very new perspective. I really love this poem, so I thought of sharing it with you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe. Thank you.